Mushoku Tensei is a Japanese light novel series about a jobless and hopeless man who reincarnates in a fantasy world while keeping his memories, determined to live his new life without regrets. And yes, this anime is an isekai. But unlike any other isekai where the MC is being transported to a different world, just for the sake of being transported, Mushoku Tensei has a more realistic approach. What sets Mushoku Tensei apart from the rest of the isekai is that the MC does not have any cheats except for his own efforts, and while he is overpowered in a lot of ways, there are people that he cannot defeat. It has a fair amount of humor, adventure, family drama, and a little bit of fan service. The world is well built and the character development is spectacular. The sound, the quality of animation, and the overall production value is off the chart, giving us an epic feeling, like watching anime the first time. However, despite of all the praise and success this show is earning, just like any other show, this anime is not for everyone. On February 8, 2021, before the premiere of the 5th episode of Season 1, the series was suspended from a Chinese streaming network called Bilibili due to controversial contents described by some critics as immoral. The problem is with the protagonist's remarks and behavior that, according to critics, amount to sexual harassment and insults to women. The character, who is born into a wealthy family in the New World, retains the memory and intellect of the middle-aged man he used to be. As such, when he has sexual fantasies about characters, such as his own mother and some teenage girls as a teenage boy, critics point out these are actually the fantasies of an adult man towards minors and want the show suspended. Many Chinese viewers have found some of the content as disgusting. For example, the lead character's father has an affair with the maid while his wife is pregnant, but the main character persuades his mother to accept her husband's cheating. Another is on Season 1 Episode 2, where the main character is watching porn, instead of attending his parents' funeral. The suspension has become a huge controversy on Chinese social media. The related hashtag has earned more than 280 million views on a Chinese social media website in just one day. The plots in the anime disgust me. I have never watched a lead character with such wrong values. He is always a loser, even if he reincarnates in a fantasy world. A netizen commented, "I cannot imagine what would happen if my children watched it. The scenes in the animation would give them a very unhealthy impression." Another netizen wrote on a Chinese blogging website, "The show weaves misogyny into jokes and seemingly fun plotline. While all the female characters, who are either super hot or caring, are all designed to serve the wishes of the male character." Wrote by a critic on Chinese film review website. However, some netizens and fans of Japanese anime hold the view that viewers should not blame the work, as freedom of creation should be respected and watching TV series does not necessarily have to be a serious pastime. It is just entertainment. We should learn how to accept different kinds of cultures, and even though you really cannot accept it, why do you denounce it and make others lose the chance to appreciate it? But how did all this controversy start? For starters, you need to know this guy. He goes by the name Lex Burner or Lex, a Chinese social media personality. He is also an anime commentator. Kind of like a Chinese version of Giguk, with too much salt but less skill.
Mushoku Tensei is fucking amazing. I will praise that until the sun
I need to
goes
start
down.
watching that, man.
Yeah.
Lex became notorious for making anime reviews without fully understanding the anime, or making wrong and misleading facts about an anime. But since he is popular, his followers treated his statements as facts, not opinion. On some of his videos and live streams on Bilibili, he said things that angered not only the Chinese anime fanbase, but also the anime fans around the globe, as many of those videos contained factual mistakes, personal assaults to anime characters and even their creators. For example, during a live stream, Lex claimed that Mata Sakura from Fate Stay Night is a slut, and Kanoko Nasu, the author of FSN, loves slut characters. Also in his video about ReZero Season 1, he claimed that Subaru was an unfilial son, because Subaru never thought about his parents after arriving in the other world. Lex also attacked the personal characteristic of Gintama's author, Sorachi Hideaki, in his Gintama video, claiming Hideaki was playing with readers and left a bad impression with the editor. This was of course false, as many as 30 Jump editors praised Hideaki after Gintama finished. On his streaming in early February 2021, he decided to comment on Mushoku Tensei. Not only he blasted the show, he also claimed anyone who had sympathy with its main character is a loser. And whoever watched the show belonged to the bottom class of the society. If you are truly the successful type, there is no point in trying to understand the experiences of a protagonist who is of a much lower social class and whose conduct and willpower are much worse. Are there really people who can be empathetic from watching this stuff? This is what Lex Burner said during his stream. So basically, he is saying that anyone sympathizing with the protagonist is a bottom feeder. Furthermore, Lex actually went into the ratings section of Mushoku Tensei on Bilibili and started to assault a user who gave the show a 5-star rating. He even asked the user who sympathized with the protagonist, "Did you also get hit by a truck?" And he did not stop there. The next day, Lex doubled down on his previous statement and went even further to attack other Chinese anime commentators, saying words like, "I gave them 6 years, yet they never caught up with me in popularity." This of course started a blaze in Chinese anime community. Lex did apologize later, but the damage has been done. Late evening of February 8, 2021 Beijing time, Bilibili issued an official statement for Lex, claiming his inappropriate comments had violated his streaming contract. The website had temporarily suspended Lex's account from usage, along with his streaming ability. Website also cancelled the award it gave to Lex in 2020, both as uploader and streamer. Due to the social media backlash and a little bit of cancel culture, Bilibili decided to suspend Mushoku Tensei due to technical issues. Although Lex is the one who escalated the issue, the real problem is that the platform, Bilibili, posted the animation on its homepage and offered it to all audience, with no age restriction. The anime should have been released according to grading regulations on the platform, and only aimed at adults, but Bilibili did not emphasize this. When can China have systematic grading regulations for all cultural works? So that our right to see works that are inappropriate for teens can be protected. A netizen said. The author of the series also responded to Lex Burner's comments. His words are subjective and he is free to have any impression, but it's frustrating to insult other viewers. Anime is not just for successful people. So I hope those who know how to appreciate it will enjoy it. The author wrote on Twitter. Mushoku Tensei Season 2 started airing this fall 2021, and for the first 2 episodes, we have already seen a number of disgusting and immoral scenes, and there is a lot more coming in the future. Which makes me wonder, what controversies are we expecting this time? Did you enjoy the video? Please consider subscribing for more anime and manga related videos in the future. Thanks for watching.